congratulations.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Santa.
Congratulations again. So, my merry elves, what have you have for us tonight? What kind of entertainment?
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows like a light bulb. And all the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names like Pinocchio. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games like Monopoly. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, ho, 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 Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, whippy! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history like George Washington.
Very good. And now, my elves, I want you back to work to make all those toys for all those girls and boys. Next.
We're running this show today, 2 shows tomorrow, and a matinee on Sunday. And I think we're pretty well sold out for Sunday.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure, but, and then we're done until after Christmas. And then we're going to take a nice big long break. And on the first Saturday in January, we will be opening a show called The Mousetrap, a murder mystery by Agatha Christie. That's a good one, yes. That will run through the month of January. Oh, goodness. I almost got us into the summer already. And then in February, we're doing something else. Because we have been doing a new show every single solitary month here for 34 years. Wow. Long time. And so there's a lot of ways to find out what we're doing. You can sign our guest book if you haven't already done so. Then we'll send you an email blast. Give us your email address. Or you can come back every month and somebody will stand up here and tell you what's going on. Or you can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You could check our website, which is firstavenueplayhouse.org.
Instagram.
And we're also on Instagram. Thank you, Sue Ellen. I forgot about that one. And TripAdvisor. You've heard of TripAdvisor?
Yeah.
TripAdvisor has named First Avenue Playhouse the #1 dessert theater in Atlantic Highlands. We're also #1 in New Jersey and possibly the rest of the world too. I'm not sure. That's coming attractions and how to contact us. Now, anybody has one of these things, would you please turn it off or put it on stun or on vibrate or something to so it doesn't do this to people. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Did I tell you not to call me here? All right. Okay, thank you. I'll take care of it. Bye. So we don't really want it to do things like that while the actors are on stage. It might disturb the actors and they're already disturbed or they wouldn't be actors. And also, you notice how how it lights up? You might end up waking up the person sitting next to you. You don't want that to happen. Okay, so I also have to tell you where the emergency exits are. The door that you came in also functions as a way out. Alright? We haven't had an emergency in years and years and years and years, so I don't think we have to worry about it. But as soon as I don't tell you, something will happen. There's a second exit to my left, your right, down the hallway, past the unisex bathrooms, only one sex at a time, please, and on through the dressing room. And if you're very nice to the actors, they will tell you where to go. And if you're not nice to them, they'll really tell you where to go. All right?
Smoking, flash photography.
Thank you. The gray hair gets in the way sometimes. I've done this 1.5 million times and I keep forgetting it. This is a non-smoking theater. If you must smoke, you must take your butts outside, and you must smoke 25 feet away from any public building, which puts you in the middle of First Avenue and makes smoking really dangerous to your health. So don't bother. And no flash photography, thank you. Copyright laws prohibit flash photography. If I see anybody flashing, I will have to come and confiscate your equipment, and I will sell it back to you at intermission. Right? What else do I have to do? Oh yes, by the way, we are a 501c3 organization, which means we are a nonprofit agency, and we accept all donations which are tax deductible. So if you have an extra $50,000 lying around, we'll figure out something to do with it. No donation is too small, and I have yet to see one that's too big. Have I finished everything?
Substitution?
Oh, yes. Due to a family emergency, Bob Myra will not be playing the part of Santa Claus tonight. However, our intrepid director, Barry Prag, is stepping in, although he might have to carry the script with him. But you won't even notice it after a while, honestly. So Barry Prag will be playing Santa Claus. All right? Anything else? No.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. All right, thank you very much. Any questions, comments, criticisms, complaints? Good. Thank you very much. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you so. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So children, elves, what do you have for me tonight?
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed like a light bulb. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names like Pinocchio
good, Els, very good. Now, go back to making the toys for the girls and boys. Next, come right in, Bob. This won't take a moment. Can I get you anything? Hot chocolate, blueberry muffin, fruit roll-up?
No thanks.
Oatmeal raisin cookie, Black Forest cake.
No thanks, S. I'm good.
Mrs. Claude made some double fudge brownies this morning. I can offer you one of those. No, wait. I finished those off already.
I'm fine, Santa.
Maybe some Twinkies. No, that was brunch.
Santa, I'm good, really. You know, I can't stay long anyway. I gotta bounce. I gotta get back to work. So what's up? What's the 411?
Well, Bob, I'd like to talk to you about your future here.
What about my future here?
Well, I know you're upset because you got passed over for the position of captain of the Elves.
Gee, do you think?
Well, the fact is I thought Dewey was better suited for the job.
Oh, come on, Santa. I earned that position. Besides, I have more seniority than Dewey. I've been here for 145 years now.
Well, Dewey's been here for 132.
Exactly. He's a kid. Besides, he's a dink.
I know he's a dink. I know his parents. Dickie and Debbie Dink. Wonderful people. Yes, Dewey comes from a long line of dinks.
But we never had a dink as captain of the Elves before.
No, we haven't.
We've had a tool
Thomas.
and a wiener,
Wally.
but never a dink.
Well, there's a first time for every dink. And
But
I think Dewey will make a wonderful leader, even if he is a dink.
But he's such a big dink.
6'2", I believe. Very tall.
Yeah, and the clothes he wears. Get real. That bright orange coat makes him look like a traffic pylon.
I think he's styling, Bob.
Oh yeah, like you would know. You have one color in your wardrobe, red.
Well, I think Dewey looks fine.
So what? Is that why you named him captain of the Elves? Because you like the way he dresses? Is that why I didn't get the job?
Well, no, it goes a lot deeper than that, Bob. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. The fact is, I've been noticing an attitude problem with you lately.
Attitude? Dude!
Oh, I'm serious, Bob. I've been watching you, and I think you're becoming a bad influence on the rest of the Elves.
What do you mean?
It's true. You complain all the time. You never smile.
I didn't know smiling was part of the job.
Oh, it's very much a part of the job. The North Pole is a happy place, Bob. We smile. We laugh. We sing. We dance. Sometimes we dance.
Oh, no, Santa. Don't do that. Don't dance. You're scaring me.
You don't like my dancing?
No, that's not dancing. Trust me. That's more like Dancing with the Stars meets The Walking Dead.
Oh, come on, Bob. Join me.
No thanks.
No? Salsa, Bob? Salsa. Let's salsa.
I don't want to dance, Santa, okay?
That is exactly my point. It's very jolly up here, and you don't seem to have embraced the jolly spirit. You're not hip to the beep shoop-bop, Bob.
I'm not what?
You're not with the program.
Santa, I'm an elf. I'm not a rocket. I'm here to work.
All work and no play.
Get the job done a lot faster.
It doesn't make for a happy workshop.
Work isn't supposed to be fun, Santa. That's why they call it work.
Well, if you like what you're doing, then it can be a lot of fun. And that's what brings us back to your attitude. You're really not a team player, are you, Bob?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we're a team here. We pull together. We work as one complete, huge task at hand.
Making the toys.
Exactly. Making the toys for the girls and the boys. I like that. I'm going to put out a t-shirt. Do you think I'd look good in a tee, Bob?
You In a T? Sure, that would show off your figure nicely. Now you were saying?
Oh, yes.
My bad influence?
When one of my elves spends a good portion of his workday complaining, well, it's counterproductive. Bad for morale. You're bringing us down, Bob. You're bumming us out.
Santa, I'm the best worker you got here. I still hold the record for fastest assembly of a cuckoo clock. 34 seconds.
But the clock didn't talk.
Pardon me?
The clock, it ticked, but it didn't talk. The clock's gotta talk, Bob.
So, what about my record for fastest assembly of a rocking horse?
But the horse didn't rock. The rocking horse has got to rock, Bob. Otherwise, it's just sitting there, sitting horse.
I guess I shouldn't bring up the talking sock.
Sock didn't talk, Bob. Sock didn't talk.
Darn it!
Bob, look, no one is questioning your talent. I know you're a hard worker. No, it's your behavior, and that's why I'm sending you away.
What? Wait a minute, you're sending me away?
Yes, I've got an assignment for you.
You're sending me away?
Yes, you're going to a small town called Thistleville.
I'm sorry, Thistleville?
Thistleville.
Thistleville.
No, Thistle.
Th?
Bill.
Phil?
Bill.
Phil? Phil! Thistleville! Right.
Why am I going?
Yeah, why am I going there? What's the deal here?
Well, I want you to help them out with a stage production they're doing.
Help who out?
The Thistleville Thespians.
They again?
The Thistleville Thespians. It's a local theater group, and every year they put on a Christmas pageant for the townsfolk. Well, this year they're having some problems, and I want you to give them some assistance.
What kind of
Well,
problems?
you'll find out when you get there.
Well, how long will I be there? When will I get to come back? Will I make it back and home in time for Christmas?
Well, Bob, that depends on what you learn in Thistleville.
What are you saying? Saying? Am I going to get to come back to the North Pole at all? Are you sending me away for good?
Well, let's just see what happens in Thistleville, shall we? Now, I have to get over to the stable. Rudolph left his nose on all night, and I've got to change the bowl.
Don't you have people that do that for you?
No, Bob. Now, this is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. We all carry an equal share of the load here. No one person is bigger than our mission.
Making the toys.
For the girls and the boys.
Oh, yeah, that'd probably look great on a dang bumper sticker to you, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
But you know, when do I leave?
Immediately.
What?
I've got a sleigh waiting for you outside.
Well,
I want you in Thistleville for this evening's rehearsal.
then, don't I get to say goodbye to my friends first?
And who would that be?
Well, Prancer and I are buds.
He's just being polite, Bob.
He is?
Trust me.
Aw, man.
All right, off we go.
Well, wait a minute, I gotta pack first, you know? I gotta bring like toothbrush, some socks, some lotions.
Your bag's already packed. It's on the sleigh.
Who packed it?
Dewey.
The big dink.
The very same. Just hear those sleigh bells ring. Ding, ding, ding.
We're on a 10-minute break right now, but the director will be along momentarily. Why don't you take a seat off to the side over there for the time being? Would that be all right?
Okay, that's cool.
What's that?
I said that's cool.
Ah, good. I'm Les, by the way. Les Banter. I'm the stage manager. I pretty much run the show here. No one makes a move without my say-so. I'm the straw that stirs the drink, the pan that fries the eggs, the belt that holds up the trousers, the rock in rock and roll. A lot of people think it's the director who's the boss around here, but believe me, that's a complete falsehood. It's poppycock, puffin stuff, twiddle. Yeah, I'm the top dog in this kennel, my friend.
All right, everyone, can I have the actors on stage, please? Cast, company, come out, wherever you are.
Gordon,
Yes?
Gordon,
Yes.
Gordon.
Yes.
Break's over. Would you like me to call for the actors?
I just called the actors, Les.
You did?
Yes.
Good.
And by the way, I heard that top dog comment.
Just shooting my mouth off, Gord. Won't happen again. All right, actors on stage, please. Break's over.
I'm sorry, is the break over already?
Break's been over for 3 minutes, Fiona.
Oh, then I'm late.
I see you have put 2 and 2 together at last. Excellent.
Well, Gordon, I was back in the dressing room reading over the script.
Oh, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We open tomorrow night. If you learn your lines too soon, you'll throw the rest of the cast into a tizzy.
Fear not, my dear. I shan't peak too soon.
Yes, I'm sure you shan't.
Anyway, I was reading over the native scene.
The what?
The native scene, the birth of the baby.
It's the nativity scene, Fiona. Not the native scene, nativity.
Yes, well, anyway, I was thinking that I should be playing the woman named Mary.
The woman named Mary.
Yes,
You mean the Virgin Mary?
if you say so.
Fiona, do you have any idea how old Mary was when she gave birth to our Lord and Savior?
No.
Well, she was very young, my love.
Yes.
Quite young.
Yes.
And she looked young.
Yes.
Never mind, it's a little late to be changing characters now, love. Besides, we already have a Mary. Remember? Amber is playing Mary.
Oh yes, Amber. The girl named after a shade of stoplight.
She is just the right type for the role of Virgin Mary. Young, fresh-faced, innocent. Besides, you are much better suited to the character of the spirit of Christmas past. Because of all the Christmases you've witnessed firsthand.
What's that?
Oh, nothing! Sweetheart, turn your hearing aid down. You're picking up NORAD broadcasts again.
Gord,
Yes.
Gord,
Yes.
Gord.
Yes.
Fiona wanted to have a word with you.
Yes, yes. I'm having a word with Fiona right now.
What's that?
I said I'm having a... Why are you wearing headphones?
Why? Because I'm the stage manager. Stage managers always wear headphones.
Yes, but you have no one to talk to.
Pardon me?
You don't even have a... Where are they plugged in?
What?
Do you have your headphones plugged into your shorts?
Yes.
You have your headphones plugged into your underwear.
Yes.
Why?
Well, they've got to be plugged in somewhere.
Of course, how foolish of me to ask.
I'm here, sorry.
Oh, and there's our star. Hello, Amber, welcome back.
I'm sorry I'm late, Gordon.
Oh, no, I'm sure I called an end to break far too soon. My fault entirely, 1,000 pardons.
It's just I was on the phone with my mother. She's not feeling too well.
Oh, nothing serious, I hope.
No, I think she's just lonely now that all of us children are gone. I mean, Colin and Colleen are off to college. Jasmine jumped at a job in Jasper. Timmy's teaching in Timmins. The twins are in Tucson, and Mindy's moved to Minsk.
Now she's all alone in that shoe.
Yes.
Never mind, precious. Your mother's needs come first, and I am more than willing to accommodate you in seeing to those needs.
Thank you, Gordon. That's very kind.
I know.
Gord,
Yes.
Gord,
Yes.
Gord.
Yes.
Amber's back.
Yes. Thank you, Les. I'm just standing here talking to her.
What's that?
I said I was just standing here talking to her.
Ah, good.
How about Howard?
What?
Our Santa Claus, Howard, where is he?
Oh, he's trying on his costume. He'll be along shortly.
Long shortly? How can someone be long and shortly? I don't understand.
Never mind, Fiona. Just have another prune, sweetheart.
I'll go and see if I can hurry him up.
Yes, do that. Thank you, Les. You are my champion.
Yo, yo.
Yes, yes.
Sup?
Zup. Did you just say zup?
Yeah, what's shaking?
Who are you? What are you doing here? And can I help you?
I'm Bob. I take it you're the director.
Yes, Gordon Ford. How can I help you?
Well, I'm here to help out, I guess.
You guess.
Yes, I was sent here to
By
help you
whom?
with.
By whom?
My boss.
And that is... Oh, don't tell me. Mr. Binkins at Binkins Grocery. Do you see? You allow someone to provide snacks for the cast. Some donuts, a few limp celery stalks, a head of cabbage, and right away, they think they're running the show. All right, well, our Joseph had to quit at the last minute due to a fear of donkeys, so you can be Joseph.
Joseph who?
Joseph who? Joseph and Mary, no room at the inn? The parents? Have you met Fiona?
Hello. Who is this?
Pardon me.
Who is this fellow I'm saying hello to?
My name is Bob.
Hello, Bob.
Hello.
Fiona Putzel. Charmed, I'm sure.
Likewise.
Hi,
Oh,
I'm Amber Faircastle.
hi.
I'm your wife.
My what?
I'm playing Mary.
Oh. Oh.
And I am playing the spirit of Christmas past. Who dropped a house on my sister? Was it you, little girl? I'll get you, my pretty. No dog, too.
Yes, dazzling, Fiona, except that's the Wicked Witch of the West, not the spirit of Christmas past.
Oh, fizzle.
Well, I was hoping I could be an elf.
I beg your pardon?
An elf. Do you have any elves in this show? Because I could be a slamming elf.
An elf.
Yeah.
You're a little tall for an elf, aren't you? I mean, there's no Andre the Elf. No Kareem Abdul the Elf, right?
Who says an elf has to be short?
The very word implies shortness, doesn't it? Elf? He was elfin? Hey, elf, you're pretty short.
Actually, it's a myth
What if?
that elves are short. We're not all short.
Oh, and you would know this because...
Because I'm an elf.
No, you're Joseph.
No. I'm a real elf. I'm legit. I'm street legal.
Well, I think you make a more convincing Joseph. Kay? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Gordon,
Yes.
Gordon, I seem to be having a problem with my costume.
And what problem would that be, Howard?
Gord,
Yes?
Gord,
Yes.
Gord.
Yes.
Howard's here.
Yes, Max, I see that. And what problem would you be having, Howard?
It's a wee bit small.
Small?
Well, just a wee bit.
Howard, it's a 54 chunky. It comes from the Jabba the Hutt collection. How can it be small?
I don't know. I just can't explain it, but... Ooh, 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 crow.
It's blue.
I beg your pardon?
His Santa suit. It's blue.
Yes, it is, and you have passed the colorblind test. Congratulations.
But Santa wears a red suit.
That's what I said too.
And how do you know Santa wears a red suit, darling? Have you seen Santa?
Well, no.
Fiona, have you seen Santa?
Why? Is he missing?
Never mind.
I've seen Santa.
Oh, you've seen Santa.
Yeah, I've seen Santa Claus, and he's sporting a red suit.
Yes, very good. Well, I'm the director, and I say Santa wears a blue suit. I will not have my Christmas pageant smothered under urban cliches. Howard, come with me. We'll see if the seamstress can let your costume out.
Cracker Jack idea.
Yeah.
Oh, Cracker Jacks. Cracker Jacks. Yeah, Cracker Jacks.
Fiona, are you coming?
Why would I do that?
Because you're the seamstress.
I am?
Yes.
Well, then I should probably come along.
Capital idea.
A real elf. That's funny. You're funny, Bob.
But I am a real elf.
Stop.
But it's the truth.
I like a fellow with a sense of humor. Laughter is the best medicine, right? You make a person laugh, you make them feel good all over.
Uh-huh.
So, here we are. Husband and wife.
What?
Oh, you and me. Mary and Joseph, husband and wife.
Right.
Yes, it's nice to finally have someone. I won't be alone anymore.
What?
Oh, just dreaming out loud.
Oh.
Yes, it'll be nice to have a friendly face across the dinner table. Someone I can talk to. Maybe share a humorous anecdote with. The news of the day. Someone I can go for long walks with on a moonlit night. You know when the moon lights up the night and it's all lit? And we could walk for hours. And some strange man will ask us where Poughkeepsie is. And we won't know, but we won't care because we're so smitten with each other. Someone who can go bowling with me and help me when my fingers get stuck in those little holes and I can't let go of the ball and I end up going careening down the alley and wind up with a 7-10 split. Not that that's ever happened. I usually spare it up.
So are they going to be long?
I hope so.
What?
How old are you, Bob?
What?
How old are you, Bob?
How old?
How old are you, Bob?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I'm just curious. Because we look about the same age. So, like, we can really be husband and wife like Joseph and Mary.
I'm 173.
Oh.
Oh, what's wrong?
173.
But I know, I look a lot younger. People always tell me I don't look a day over a century.
So tell me about yourself, Bob. Who is Bob? Who is this man with a chiseled chin? I want to know all about him.
Well,
Me, myself, I'm from Bithleville. Yeah, born and raised. I'm a townie. I have a lot of interests. I like extreme dominoes, garlic pressing, and long walks on the beach. Of course, there's no beach here. Oh, but if you go down by the sewer treatment plant, I swear you can hear the waves crashing. What do you like, Bob? What's Bob's passion? What does Bob do for F-U-N?
F-U... Oh, fun! Fun. I don't do anything for fun.
Pardonnez-moi, Bob.
I said I do nothing for fun.
That's impossible. Everybody does something for fun. All work and no play.
Yeah, I've heard that before. But I just work.
Oh, well, that's very sad, Bob. Extremely sad. Uber sad.
Why is it sad?
Someone who doesn't have any fun? That's sad. What about friends? Do you have any friends?
Well, there was one, but it just turned out he was just being polite.
I'll be your friend, Bob.
Pardon me?
I'll be your friend, Bob.
You?
I'll be your friend, Bob.
Really?
Sure. And I won't just do it because I think you're a poor, pathetic, pitiful person. I'll do it because I actually like you.
You do?
Sure dippity do.
Well, thank you.
Oh, no thanks necessary. My pleasure. Yes, sirree, Bob.
Les, there is no reason to lock the wardrobe department door.
I know, Gord. I'm sorry.
And how can you not have the key? You got every key in existence on that chain there.
I don't know. Maybe somebody backstage took it.
There is nobody backstage.
I'll ask them. Don't worry. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Should I wear this costume as it is, Gordon?
Until we have access to the wardrobe, Howard, yes.
All right, but it's beginning to squeeze the life out of me. Boston cream! That's my favorite.
Gordon, I've lost my place. Where are we?
We haven't started yet, love.
We haven't?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate. What are we waiting for?
Howard's costume is too tight.
You should probably get the seamstress to let it out for him.
Good thinking. I shall call her first thing. All right. Are we finally ready to start?
Ready, Teddy.
Oh, very good. Let's turn to page 12. Ebenezer Scrooge visiting the manger.
What?
Ebenezer Scrooge visiting the manger.
Where?
Ebenezer Scrooge visiting the manger.
Gord.
Yes?
Gord.
Yes!
Gord.
Yes!
Where are we starting from?
Page 12.
Page 12, everybody.
Ebenezer Scrooge visiting the manger.
Yes, where the baby Jesus waits, wrapped in swaddling clothes. Where is it? Where's the baby? Anybody? Anybody? Les!
Gord,
We can't do the manger scene without the baby.
why not?
Because that's what the manger scene is about. The baby, the newborn son, the only begotten son. It's not about the livestock or the tumbleweeds. It's about the baby.
I'm on it, Gord. I need the baby Jesus, people.
Who is she talking to? There's nobody back there.
Ebenezer Scrooge visiting the manger?
Yes. Why do you keep saying that?
Because Ebenezer Scrooge did not visit the manger.
That's what I said too. Right, Fiona?
Oh, a new face. Hello. And you are?
Bob.
Hello, Bob. Fiona Putzel. Charmed, I'm sure.
Fiona, you've already been introduced.
We have?
Yes.
Oh, fizzle. When I got up for nothing. But while I'm here, let's chew the fat. So tell me, who are you playing, boob?
Bob.
Bob. Is there a Bob in the script?
No. My name is Bob.
Ah! I beg your pardon. And who are you playing, Bob?
Joseph.
Joseph. Didn't he just say his name is Bob?
No, Fiona, he's playing Joseph.
Oh, Joseph! I am the spirit of Christmas past!
No, Fiona, you don't say that to Joseph. You say that to Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, farfel!
Which brings me back to my original question. Why is Ebenezer Scrooge visiting the manger?
That's what I said too.
Yes, Amber, thank you for chiming in. Always on cue. Brilliant. The fact is, Bob, we couldn't decide which story to tell for our Christmas pageant this year. So we decided to combine all the best stories. The Nativity, A Christmas Carol, Twas the Night Before Christmas, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph! I am the spirit of Christmas past!
Thank you, Fiona. Thank you. Perfect.
So who's this then? Someone new to the company?
My name is Bob.
Well, how do you do? My name is Howard Widebottom. Pleasure to meet you. Pardon the cream. It's from the Boston Cream Donuts. I'll have another.
So you couldn't decide what show to do?
Correct.
Nobody in this town can ever agree on anything.
Now, Amber, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it
Yes, it
isn't.
is.
All right. On this subject, we will have to agree to disagree.
Well, that's the problem. That's what I just said. Are you from Bimbo, Bob? Because if you are, you'll know what I'm talking about.
I'm not from here.
Oh, where are you from?
North of here.
Oh, Saskatoon?
Excuse me, Saskatoon?
No, Saskatoon.
Saskatoon.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours north of here.
What's south of here?
Glen Prairie.
Grand Prairie?
No, Glen Prairie.
People. Oh, we open in 24 hours, and it would be a great comfort to me if we could run the show once before the curtain goes up. What do you say? Can we do that?
Heads up. Part the waters. Baby Jesus coming through. Where do you want him, Gord?
Well, let's think, Les. Why don't we try the cradle? I think that's where a newborn might wind up.
Check.
All right. If Mary and Joseph could sit somewhere near the chosen one, I think we're finally ready to begin. All right, Fiona, you, as the spirit of Christmas past, have just arrived with Ebenezer Scrooge, played by yours truly.
And we've only just met, correct?
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Scrooge and I are strangers, are we not?
Well, yes, love, I suppose they are.
Excellent.
And Howard, you are on standby.
Ebenezer Scrooge! I have always relied on the kindness of strangers.
Super, Fiona. Don't change a word. Yes. And Howard, you are waiting on standby off stage, and will enter shortly as Santa with Rudolph in tow.
I'm standing by!
Thank you.
Gord.
Yes.
Gord.
Yes.
Gord.
Yes.
Where would you like me to go?
Well, let's think about it. Lass, you're not actually in this production. You work from the backstage area.
Uh-huh.
So a good place for you might be where? Not on stage, but... Anyone know the answer? Anyone? Fiona!
Pass.
Amber! Howard?
I'm standing by.
Marvelous.
How about backstage?
Yes, correct. Thank you.
Excellent, dear boy.
So, did you get that last backstage?
Check. Stand by backstage, everyone. Here we go.
Who is she talking to? What's back there?
Excuse me.
Yes, question.
Where are the three wise men?
What's that?
The three wise men? There were three wise men that came to visit the manger? Where are they?
Yes, the three wise men will be played by 4 local school children.
4.
Yes, the Jameis in quadruplets. The mother wouldn't let us break up the pair. Sad.
So, what's the 4th one carrying?
Carrying?
Well, you know, the 3 wise men brought gold, frankincense, myrrh. What's the 4th one carrying?
Potatoes.
Potato.
Yes, a 5-pound sack of potatoes. Very valuable around here.
Gordon,
Yes?
will the fourth man be bringing in sour cream
Sour cream?
for the baked potatoes?
They're not baked potatoes, Howard. They're just raw potatoes.
Oh. But how is the little Messiah supposed to eat raw potatoes? The tot isn't even teething yet. He'll starve!
Baby Jesus, as God is my witness, you will never go hungry again.
No, Fiona, that's Scarlett O'Hara. But you are now, writing it down, so good for you. Howard off stage.
I'm standing by.
All right.
What do you do, Bob, for work?
Well, I'm in construction. And what do you do? What do you do for a living?
In Bethelville?
Yes.
I'm the town librarian.
Yes, and one of these days, we are going to get you a library. That's a promise. I've got a book at home that's going to start the whole ball rolling. Now, could we rehearse the scene? Are you ready?
Ready, Freddy.
All right, so.
Gord.
Yes.
Gord.
Yes.
Gord.
Yes.
We're ready backstage.
I'm tickled. Great. The spirit of Christmas past enters. Fiona, will you join me?
Happily.
And Ebenezer Scrooge and the spirit approach the manger, slowly, reverently, and ever so humbly. What was that?
Oh, it sounded like a doorbell.
I'll get it.
No, Fiona, there's no one. Fiona, that's not even Fiona. Les!
Gord.
Did I just hear a doorbell?
Yes, you did.
And why is that?
Well, you're approaching the front door of the stable, and I thought it would be good to have the sound effect of a doorbell.
Well, let's give you one. Electric doorbells are still a few years off. Mm-hmm.
So I should cut the microwave oven then?
Microwave oven?
To make popcorn for the wise men.
Popcorn.
They might be hungry. They just traveled a long way.
Cut the microwave.
Cut it?
Cut it.
Cut the microwave, people!
All right then. The spirit of Christmas past and Ebenezer Scrooge approach the manger slowly, reverently, and ever so humbly, and I begin. Spirit, what child is this?
Are you going to say it like that?
I thought I might, yes.
Oh,
Is there a problem?
no, not at all, not at all.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I trust your judgment.
Well, thank you.
I'm sure it will play, eventually.
Thank you very much. And again, Spirit, what child is this?
He is the King of Kings, Mr. Scrounge.
It's not Mr. Scrounge, it's Mr. Scrooge.
So it is. Looks like someone's drooled on my script. That happens a lot lately. Shall we take it again?
Now let's just say a novena and move on. All right, so then Mary says...
Are you married, Bob?
So are you married, Bob? Where is that in the...
No, I'm just asking Bob if he's married.
Darling, we're rehearsing.
I thought you and Fiona were discussing.
No, we're all finished.
Oh,
All squared away.
sorry.
Not a problem.
No, I'm not married.
Oh, interesting. I'm not married either. Haven't met the right fella. I think they're scared off because I'm a woman in a position of power.
You're a librarian
Yes.
with no library.
Well, that's just temporary. All I need is a building, a few thousand books, and some index cards.
Sweet mother of God.
Yes.
Can I have your line, please?
Oh, right. Sorry. He is Jesus.
Flawless ever as always.
Well, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
She memorized her lines.
No, Fiona, she memorized one line, 3 words.
Teacher's pet.
Well, we move along. Mary says her line. Amber, can I have that one more time, please?
He is Jesus.
Then Ebenezer Scrooge peers into the manger and says, a remarkable child, an intelligent child. You there, Joseph. I say, you there, Joseph.
Oh, that's me, right?
That's you, right.
Well, I don't have a script.
Oh, you can share mine.
Well, thanks.
Just move a little closer.
Okay.
Get a little closer. Yeah, just talk right in there.
Okay. Don't worry. I can see it now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Amber,
Yes.
everything all right?
Couldn't be better.
All right. Well then, Joseph, what day is today, my good man?
Today, why, Christmas Day.
And tell me, last night, Christmas Eve, how was it?
Well, Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap just settled down for a long winter's nap. Went up on the roof, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
And Santa Claus enters. And Santa Claus enters. Howard?
I'm standing by.
Yes, I know that, and you stood by marvelously. But now I would like you to enter.
Good enough, just say when.
Now, I would like you to enter now.
And in I come. Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Whoa, Rudolph, whoa!
Howard,
Yes, Rudolph.
what are you doing?
I'm entering as requested.
Why are you sitting on Rudolph?
I'm riding him in.
Howard, you don't ride Rudolph. Santa doesn't ride his reindeers.
He doesn't.
No, they're not horses. He's not a cowboy. He's not a buckaroo. He's not a wrangler. The reindeer pull his sleigh.
Oh, well, that's a revelation.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, so I should just walk in with the little fellow?
Yes.
He follows me in, perhaps.
Exactly. He follows you in.
Understood. Shall we try that again?
Oh, let's do.
Excellent.
It's going quite well, isn't it?
Oh, just superbly. Clipping along. Ready, Howard?
I'm standing by.
And Santa Claus enters.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Whoa! Rudolph tells me there's a little boy here who's celebrating his first Christmas.
He's right there, Santa Claus. Come closer.
Yes, behold, Santa. He is the son of Gord.
God. Lord, he's the Son of God.
Who is?
The baby.
Oh! Yes, of course.
So can you give me that again, Fiona?
Give you what?
Your line.
Oh, yes, definitely. Yes, behold, Santa. He is the Son of God. I don't know, Gordon. That just doesn't sound right.
Well, that's what he is.
And you're sure about that?
Yes, I read it somewhere.
We are learning a lot here today, aren't we?
I should say so.
And one more time, Fiona, thank you.
Yes, behold, Santa. He is the Son of God.
And Joseph.
Wait a moment. He's the Son of God and Joseph? No, that can't be right.
No, Fiona, I was calling for Joseph's line.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
It's almost break time. I'm feeling a little peckish.
It's soon, Howard, soon. Joseph, please.
Right. Good evening, and thank you all for coming. Mary and I are glad you can make it here tonight. Right, Mary?
That's right, Joseph. It's nice to see so many friendly faces in attendance. I want to shout out to all you shepherds out there.
Wait a minute.
Now what's wrong?
Friendly faces in attendance? A shout out? What is this, a roast?
The line is fine. They're greeting the gathering throng, welcoming their guests.
What guests? Ah, a new face. Hello, Fiona Putzel. Charmed, I'm sure.
Fiona, please! You've already met him!
Oh, fizzle.
Yes, Howard.
I think Rudolph has passed out.
Rudolph is polyester fiber fill, Howard. Polyester fiber fill doesn't pass out.
Sorry. I was just in the moment.
Yes, I'm sure you were. So, Mary greets the crowd, and then Joseph says...
Why don't you join us for some snacks in the dining room?
Right, and they all exit.
Dining room?
Yes, and off they go.
This is a stable. Where's the dining room?
It doesn't matter. It's just an excuse to get everybody off stage.
But the dining room?
Yes, the dining room, and then they all exit. All right, and next we have the second spirit. It's a boring spirit. What the dickens was he even thinking? And then there's the third spirit. That's the scary one. We'll work on those later. And then I finish the evening with a performance of a dramatic soliloquy that will most assuredly stop the show. And we're on schedule.
Well, aren't you going to practice your recitation?
Not necessary.
Why?
Because I know it. If I practice it, it won't seem spontaneous. It'll seem tiresome and uninspired. Which reminds me, Fiona.
Yes, love.
Act better, dear.
On my to-do list.
Thank you.
How was I, Gordon?
You were having a rye bread, my love, as usual. I'll tell you what, why don't we take a short break to regroup?
Oh, splendid idea.
All right, 5 minutes, everybody. Thank you.
5 minutes, everybody. Thank you.
Relax. Yes. I need a coffee. A special coffee?
It's already made.
I thought you were wonderful, love.
Did you?
Letter perfect. A joy to watch.
Oh, thank you, Howard. And I thought you were triumphant as well.
Oh, I was merely riding on the coattails of your performance.
Oh, Howard.
Muffin.
I beg your pardon?
I have a muffin in my best dressing room.
Oh.
So, Bob, what do you think of our little group?
Well,
A little crazy, aren't they?
kinda, yeah.
You'll get used to it.
Well, are you guys going to have the show ready by tomorrow night?
Well, it'll be tight, but we've managed every other year. Things are just so rushed around Christmas.
Oh, I know a thing or two about Christmas rushes.
And we have to rehearse at night because everybody works during the day. Well, except me.
No library, right?
So, I, have my days free. I'm free, you know, around lunchtime.
Uh-huh.
And I'm free around dinner time.
Right.
Yeah. Free for dinner. No plans. Wide open.
So what do the others do for a living?
Gordon grows grapes. Fiona files folders. Les lays linoleum, and Howard has a hoagie hut.
Les does what again?
Lays linoleum.
Oh.
So you said you're not from here. You just visiting?
No, I'm just here to do a job. But I think I would do much more good back home.
Well, how long you staying?
I don't know for sure. I guess it all depends.
On what?
I don't even know that for sure.
Where are you staying while you're here?
Oh, I'm staying at a bed and breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a true bed and breakfast. Yeah, they have a cot in the kitchen.
Well, you know, free for breakfast too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know,
Right.
I'm just saying if you want to
Mhm.
buy me breakfast or, you know, break bread, flip flapjacks.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, anything. Yes, shoot.
What can I do to help around here?
Pardon me?
In Thistleville, what can I do here?
Oh, well, you can buy me breakfast, charm the chinos off me, woo me for a wee while, and we'll live happily ever after.
I meant, what can I do to help with the show?
Oh, how painfully awkward.
Well,
I'm not sure I know what you mean, Bob.
well, is there anything messed up here? Is there anything that needs fixing?
You mean beside Gordon being grumpy, Fiona forgetful, Howard hefty, and Les loquacious?
Loquacious.
Long-winded.
Oh.
No. Thankfully, I think everything is thoroughly superb.
Well, there must be something broke here, and I gotta figure out what it is, and like fast.
Fiona, I would love to give you as many lines as Amber, but I fear it would be too taxing for you.
Too taxing how?
Well, your powers of recall, they aren't what they once were. You have lapses.
Lapses? That's preposterous. I am every bit as...
Every bit is what?
I forget.
Gordon,
Yes, Howard.
I don't know if I can continue. I think we can't breathe in this costume.
Well, Howard, perhaps if you skipped a meal now and then.
What are you saying?
I'm saying there's only so much fabric in this town. Perhaps we should leave some of it for those less well insulated than yourself.
Are you saying I'm overweight?
Oh, I'm saying you drove past overweight 6 months ago and are coming up on the village of obese.
Well, I've never been so insulted.
Oh, I remember now!
Yes, Fiona.
Nope, gone again.
And you see, that's why Amber has more lines than you. Her memory card isn't full.
Gordon, I'm starting to think that you only favor the stoplight girl because she's pretty. Well?
Oh, I was waiting for you to say something I disagree with.
Just a minute, Fiona. I am not getting by on my gorgeous girl next door good looks. I have talent, too. Right, Gordon?
Oh, dear.
Gordon?
Les, is break over yet?
Gordon!
Les!
Gordon, answer me right now. You think I have talent, don't you?
Well, truth be told, Amber, you couldn't act your way out of a soap bubble. It would take a miracle. It would make walking on water look like a cheap parlor trick. But you light up the stage, my love. You positively light it up.
I have a good mind to walk out of here right now.
So do I!
So do I.
No, please don't go. This is all a misunderstanding. I'm begging you.
Why shouldn't we?
Turn it back on. He's doing great.
All right, right this way. Everybody on stage. Quickly now, quickly. There we go. That's the idea. Everybody on stage. Come on, guys. Very good. All right, tonight, you will come on stage in exactly the same way. Find your marks and start singing. you're scheduled to open the show. That is, if you have a show.
Wes!
Ah, Court, there you are.
Sorry. I went back to my dressing room to read over all the best wishes notes that were sent to me.
Oh, did you get many?
None. So, is the choir ready?
All set.
Good. I shall address them. Wish me well. For some reason, children don't take to me. I don't know what it is.
I can't imagine.
Yes, it positively baffles me, too.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yes, well, here's hoping. Well, hello, you little hobgoblin!
Address them as children.
Really?
Yes, it's more general, less personal. Come on, guys, line back up.
All right, good thinking. Hello, children! Ah, you look wonderful! Very Christmassy. Certainly a delightful-looking group. What do you think? Do they like me?
About as much as anybody possibly could.
Ah, good. Well, now, you are so Christmassy, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to hang you all on my tree!
You just made me look like Christmas tree ornaments. Come on, everybody. There we go. Cute little Christmas tree ornaments. That's all.
Yes, that's what I meant. Skittish group, aren't they?
Yes.
All right, children, if you will just stand at ease for a very... Stand at ease for a very brief moment, and we'll be with you. You know, it's not polite to stare. Look away! Look away! She's making faces at me!
That's Mr. Bacon's girl. She's cross-eyed.
Lovely young thing nonetheless. If you children will just stand at ease, we'll be with you in just a moment. So, any sign of anyone else?
Anyone else like who?
Like the cast?
Oh, they just came in. They're standing backstage. Shh. Sorry. They're standing by backstage.
Well, I heard you the first time, didn't I?
What?
I heard you when you said it loudly, didn't I? So, they returned after all. Yes, I knew they'd come crawling back.
I think they drove.
Now.
A Volkswagen. I saw it parked out front.
Right. And now.
A black transporter.
Thank you. Now remember, we play it cool. Aloof.
I don't know what aloof means, Gord.
Cavalier.
Still nothing, Gord.
Distant, uncaring, cold.
Oh, like you.
Precisely. You think you can do that?
I've learned from the best.
Good. All right, let's hear the choir, shall we?
Check. Choir, it's all yours. Quiet backstage, please.
Merciful Father.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy
Fabulous, just what I was looking for. Beautiful, good job. I love it, exactly what I'm looking for. What?
Gord.
Yes!
Gord.
Yes!
I would let them sing the entire song.
Why?
Well, for practice.
What practice? It's a Christmas carol. How do you mess up a Christmas carol?
Well, I think they'd like to practice anyway. They did drive all the way down from Somerset.
Where?
Somerset, about 40 miles north of here on your way to Piscataway.
Well, all right. Let them practice.
All right. Top of the show, everybody. Quiet backstage, please.
There's nobody back there. There's nobody back there. She has her headphones plugged into... Just go practice.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they said. only paused a moment when he heard him holler, "Stop!"
Oh,
Frosty the snowman had to hurry on his way, so he waved goodbye, saying, "Don't you cry, I'll be back again someday." Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you and all of your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all know that Santa's coming. We all know that Santa's coming. We all know that Santa's coming, and soon we'll be here. Good tidings to you and all of your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. It's nice to finally have some people who can take direction for a change. All right, wonderful children. Off you go, back to Hobbitville or wherever you came from. Off you go. Hey, lads, keep an eye on this one. She looks shifty.
Hey, Gordo.
Wow, look who's here as I live and breathe.
Gord,
Yes!
Gord,
Yes!
Gord,
Yes!
look who's here.
Yes, I see, lass. Now, thank heavens. Thank heavens above, I was afraid you wouldn't come and we would have no show at all this year.
Well, we didn't want to let the townsfolk down, Gordon.
Yeah, I was talking to Amber.
You see that? There he goes again.
I have half a mind to storm out of here.
Yes, love, you do.
Do what?
Have half a mind.
Hold on, Fiona. Get back here. Don't go getting all skull and crossbones on us here, okay?
Did you hear what he just said to me?
Yes, I did.
What was it again? Refresh me.
Let it roll, Fiona. Turn the other cheek. If you don't show anger, it takes the sting out of his insults. Trust me, I know. I've insulted thousands over the years.
So, Bob, what is this? Are you the leader of the pack now?
Bob called and calmly convinced the cast to reconsider.
That's correct. Bob, save your bacon, mister. Right, Fiona?
Bacon? No, I'm a vegetarian. I'll just have the salad, thank you.
So, Bob, why did you decide to patch this mess up?
Because I got a job to do, and I can't do that job if you people don't put on a show tonight.
And what job is that?
I don't know. I haven't figured out that part yet. But I do know it has to do with this show.
Well, how very mysterious for you. All right, we have a lot to do and not much time. Let's get set for the top of the show.
Check. Stand by for the top of the show, folks. Let's go.
And the rest of you, get off backstage and get into your costumes. We have 45 minutes till curtain. All right, off you go now. Go on, go. A little hustle, oh, what is it now?
We gotta lay down some ground rules first. Get our house in order.
That's right.
That's right.
Fiona, are you with us, sister?
Who dropped the house on my sister?
Ah, brother.
I'm sorry. On my brother!
Okay, Fiona. Thanks. Good.
What do you mean, lay down some ground rules? You don't lay down ground rules, Bob. I lay down the ground rules. I'm the director.
I'm afraid that's not gonna work for us, Gord.
It's not going to work for you?
That's what I said.
Who do you people think you are? You came to me, an unshaped blotch on the butt cheek of community theater, and I molded you. I turned you into the barely passable excuses for actors that you are today. You would be nothing without me. Nothing, do you understand?
You gotta step up your friendly game, my man. You're gonna get nowhere fast if you keep jamming us up like this.
Yo-yo?
True that.
Word.
Now here's the story. Santa's gonna be wearing a red suit.
That's right. I will not mock the good name of Santa Claus by wearing anything else.
No, I'm sorry, impossible. I cannot consent to that.
All right, let's go, folks.
No, wait. How about a red sash?
No.
A red boutonniere?
No.
A red cummerbund?
No. The entire suit must be red, from top to bottom.
All right, fine. Santa wears a red suit, even if it is a cliche.
Good. You happy, Howard?
Completely. Thank you.
Second, you were mean and hurtful when you said Amber couldn't act her way out of a soap bubble. Right? That was mean and hurtful to you.
Cried myself to sleep last night. I do every night, but still.
So that wrong must be put right.
Well, here we go. What does she want? Damages? A cash settlement?
She wants an apology.
She wants what?
An apology.
That's it, an apology.
That's it.
Sometimes a simple sorry is sufficient if insincere.
All right. I'm sorry, Amber. Now, I'm sorry for what I said.
Thank you.
Feel better now?
Not really. I guess sometimes a simple sorry is sadly insufficient. Succotash.
3. Fiona gets to play all 3 spirits.
She what?
I what?
Past, present, future.
Impossible.
Why?
Fiona can't remember lines. To give her more at this point would be catastrophic.
What's to remember? The future dude doesn't have any lines anyway.
No, I can't. If she forgets a line, she'll be stuck out on stage with egg on her face. She'll embarrass herself. I'm sorry, Fiona, but I'm only doing this for you, love.
Come here. Haven't you ever forgotten a line on stage before?
Not once.
Never?
Never. I am the complete professional.
Huh. So I guess you're not going to let Fiona play all 3 spirits then, huh?
She can't. It is beyond her means.
Okay. Fine.
I'm glad you understand.
Oh, I understand. I understand the audience is going to be awfully disappointed when they don't get their show tonight.
All right. Agreed.
Excellent.
But I'm telling you right now, it will ruin the show and it will be on your head.
Whatever. Fiona, I got good news for you. You got more lines now.
I do?
You do!
Oh, thank you, Boob. I won't ever forget what you've done for me here tonight.
All right. And now, I know what it's like to work in a group situation. I've worked in a group situation for an eternity. And I know a group, they don't function properly, or they don't get their groove on unless they all work together. So, but sometimes, things get confusing, let's say, and, groups are individuals, right? And each individual is different. So maybe it's these differences that, make them not get along with each other. They get in their grill all the time, what the heck. Well, I'll split you up into 3 groups, okay? You'll be a dink, you'll be a wiener, and you'll be a tool. Got it? Now maybe
One moment.
but what is it?
Can I be a wiener?
What?
A wiener. I'd rather be a wiener than a dink.
Why?
Well, I just feel more like a wiener than a dink.
Okay, you're a wiener. Fiona, you're a dink.
And I shall be a superb dink.
Wait, what am I?
Oh, well, you're still a tool.
I'm a tool.
Yes, you're a tool, wiener, dink. Got it?
Got it.
All right. So maybe the dinks, don't get along with the tools. Maybe the tools think they're better than the wieners. Maybe the wieners are dissing on the dinks. And why did he do this? Who knows? It's just been handed down, from wiener to wiener, from tool to tool, and yes, from dink to dink. All right, so maybe they don't agree on how a certain tool or toy was created. Maybe someone comes from a different part of town and they talk like those folks from that part of town. Or maybe they wear a different colored coat. Like a bright orange coat that makes them look like a traffic pylon. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color coat you wear, or what you believe, or what part of town you're from. All that matters is that you find love, compassion, and the spirit of cooperation if you just look in here.
Where? In your shirt?
No, in our hearts.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Now, the Thistleville citizens are expecting a Christmas show tonight. They want us to fill this hall with Christmas cheer. They want us to put a seasonal smile on the face of every man, woman, and child here tonight. And are we going to let them down?
No!
Are we going to spoil their Christmas?
No!
Gordo, it's up to you. What do you say? Cha-cha-cha.
What do I say? I say, let's get in a costume and put on the best show that Thistleville has ever seen!
Yeah!
Wallaby Bob, that was really inspiring.
Gee, you think so?
Oh, it really inspired me. It made me think, wow, I want to do my best to get along with people. Not just today, every day of my life.
Good.
I want to help people understand one another. Help them understand and respect all the different cultures we have in this world. To put peace in perspective. Prioritize. And once they do that, we can all live in harmony on this great big planet we call Earth.
That's terrific.
I want people to come to my library, Bob, and read about the different cultures, learn about them, and walk away with a better appreciation for our fellow human beings.
But you don't have a library.
Way to burst the bookworm's bubble, Bob.
Oh, Amber, don't worry. You'll get your library one day. And then you'll be the best darn librarian this side of Grand Prairie.
You really think so?
Absolutely.
Oh, gee, Bob, you're swell.
Oh, I think you're pretty swell too, Amber.
It's a shame you're not staying too long. I think we could be the bestest of friends.
Well, I really don't know how long I'm going to stay.
No?
Well, I might fail my job here and, I'd never go home again. I'll never get to see my friends again, if I had any. The people I grew up with, spent my whole life with, I'll be stuck here, alone and miserable.
Fingers crossed.
I can't worry about that now. We got an audience to think about. Come on, Amber, let's put on a show.
Right behind you, Bob.
After you.
Right in front of you, Bob.
On with the show.
sounds very sad.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing the sleighing song tonight! Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Yay! Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Yes.
Yes, the choir has been under the direction of Bernard Binkins of Binkins Grocery fame, where this week kumquats are 2 for $1. And as I always say, you never can have too many kumquats. Just a reminder, before you leave the theater this evening, take a moment to peruse our lobby display, contributed by Binkins Grocery Store. This year, it's the history of tomato disease, entitled, Oh Holy Blight. Even more riveting than last year's dairy display, some of you may remember that one, curds and whey in a manger. And now, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this year's Christmas Tale, presented by the Bithleville Thespians. We've entitled our show this evening, "'Twas the Night Before a Christmas Carol in a Manger, Rudolph." The title is actually in your program on pages 2 through 5. We begin our story on a blustery and snowy Christmas Eve. I said a blustery and snowy Christmas Eve.
I'm on it, Gord. We need to win, people.
On this particular Christmas Eve, we find ourselves at the North Pole, where Santa Claus and Tiny Tim are steeped in conversation. Let's listen in.
Ho, ho, ho! It certainly is blustery and snowy out here, Tim.
It certainly is, Sim.
tell me something, Tiny. Can I call you Tiny?
Can I call you Tubby?
All right then. Tim it is. But tell me something, Tim. If you could have one wish come true this Christmas, if you could have anything in the world, what would it be?
Golly, that's easy, Santa. You see, me father, Bob Cratchit, well, he doesn't make much money at all, so we're always wanting for something. But me brothers and sisters, well, they have no money for school supplies like paper and pencils, so they can't take notes. So instead, they just press up against the blackboard. Then when they get home, they read the notes in the mirror. And my father, well, he has to walk to work every day, but his shoes are worn right through to his stockings. But he can't afford to cover them, so every morning before he goes to work, he stuffs his shoes with the local newspaper.
That's terrible.
Oh, you've read it?
Yes.
And my baby brother, well, he's got no baby food to eat, so he has to eat what the grown-ups eat. And those Brussels sprouts sure make him gassy. And my mother, well, she's been wearing the same dress for 27 years. 27 years! But she doesn't complain. She just wears that dress every day, even though it's right there and covered in soot.
Soot?
From when she pops up the chimney to clean it. Oh, yeah, she's a gamer, all right. So as you can see, Santa, it's very difficult to get through every day.
That's very sad indeed, Tim. So what would your wish be?
I'd like a new act.
An act.
A new act.
An act.
A new act.
A new act. A new hat.
Style a new lid.
Most certainly is. Now don't forget, you better give than, it's better to give than receive.
Oh. Well, you're right, Santa. Shame on me. Oh, I know what I'd wish for. I'd wish for peace on earth.
Oh, good boy.
And a new act.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho!
That night, Ebenezer Scrooge was visited by 3 spirits. The first spirit, the spirit of Christmas past, took him on a journey way, way back in time to a ramshackle stable on the very first Christmas.
Ebenezer Scrooge, I am the spirit of Christmas past.
Hey, that's right. I mean, yes. Yes, you are. And you brought us to Bethlehem. I certainly enjoyed our stop at that grocery store, Binkin's, I believe, where I got a sandwich from their deli counter. It was a delicious Bethlehem and cheese. Forgive me. And the spirit in Ebenezer Scrooge approached the manger, slowly, reverently, and ever so humbly.
Oh, hi. Oh, come in. You must have followed that bright star here, didn't you? Let me show you why that star is so bright. It's our son. Isn't he cute? He has his father's chin.
Spirit, what child is this?
He is the king of Kongs, Mr. Scrooge.
King of kings? He's the king of kings.
Is that not your name, right?
He is Jesus.
A remarkable lad, an intelligent child. Hey, you there. Joe!
Yo!
Tell me, what day is it today?
Today? Why, Christmas Day.
And last night, Christmas Eve. Tell me, how was it?
Well, Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap just settled down for a long winter's nap. Went up on the roof, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Whoa, big fella! Howdy! Rudolph tells me there's a little partner here. We're celebrating his very first Christmas.
Yes, Santa, he's right here. Come closer.
Yes, behold, Santa. He is the Son of God and Joseph.
Good evening, and thank you all for coming. Mary and I are glad you could all make it here tonight. Right, Mary? Right, Mary?
I love you, Joseph.
Well, I sure hope so, because we just had a baby. All right, so why don't you all join us for some snacks in the dining room? I believe the dining room is in the east wing.
Joseph.
I heard you, Mary.
Ho, ho, ho!
We skip ahead now, mercifully, to the visit with the third spirit. We would love to show you the visit with the second spirit, but we're running a little late, and the bassinet has to be back at Binkin's grocery by. Oh, who do I see here? It's the spirit of Christmas present. Oh. What would you like for Christmas?
I want for Christmas is my two funty. See, my two funty. Gosh, if I could only have my two funty, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It's been so long since I could say, Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Gosh, Susie, how happy I'd be if I could only whistle. All I want for Christmas is my two funty. My two funty. See, my two funty. Gosh, if I could only have my two funty, then I could wish you, then I could wish you, then I could wish you Merry Christmas!
Well, the visit with the third spirit wasn't nearly so uneventful. The third spirit was a foreboding spirit, unfriendly and threatening. He frightened Ebenezer to his very core, shook him to his foundation. Yeah, none of that. The spirit took Ebenezer to a churchyard that was littered with tombstones. It was here that the spirit hoped to give Scrooge a glimpse of the future and convince him to change his ways. The spirit stood among the gravestones and pointed down at one. The spirit stood among the gravestones and pointed down.
Yes, love.
Point.
What?
Point.
Pointed what?
At a gravestone.
Where? I can't see anything.
Just point anywhere. Before I draw closer to that gravestone at which you point, tell me, Spirit, are these the shadows of things that will be, or are they shadows of things that may be only? The Spirit did not answer.
Things that may be only.
Except for one brief, unscripted sentence. Assure me, Spirit, that I may yet change these shadows by an altered life. I promise that I shall honor Christmas in my heart and keep it all the year.
It's a deal.
What?
It's a deal, I assure you.
No, you don't assure anybody. The Spirit doesn't talk.
It's so hot in this costume, I have to get off
The
stage.
scene isn't over yet.
Doesn't matter, I have to go. I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna pass out.
All right, fine, just go. The Spirit left as swiftly and silently as she had appeared.
I'm melting!
And leaning out of his bedroom window, Not leaning out of his bedroom window. Scrooge! Scrooge, call down to the 4 wise men. Bring the man back and I'll give you a shilling. Bring him back in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown. And off they rushed to buy the turkey. At Binkin's grocery store, where the fowl is always fair. And on the way they were guided by Rudolph and his glowing red nose. And this is very comforting for Rudolph because you see, up until now, he hadn't felt like he belonged because none of the other reindeer would let him play in any reindeer games. They rejected him. With extreme prejudice. And Ebenezer Scrooge was as good as his word. He did all that he had promised and infinitely more. He became like a second father to Tiny Tim, who did not die.
It's a miracle, Mr. Scrooge. I did not die.
Yes, Tim, I can see that.
A true miracle. I can walk, I can run, and I can act my way out of a soap bubble.
Yes, it's a true miracle. Well, Scrooge had no... What are you doing?
I'm waving to my sister,
Jenny from Jasper?
Mindy from Minsk.
Mind if I continue?
Rock on.
Well, Scrooge had no further interaction with the spirits, but lived the rest of his life on the total abstinence principle. And it was said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if any man alive had the knowledge. And so, may it be the same be said of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed,
God bless us, everyone.
ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the part of our program where I perform my annual soliloquy. I know how much you have come to look forward to this moment, and I only hope that I can meet your great expectations. For I am your humble servant, here to please. And so without further ado. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the pawing and prancing of each tiny hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bag full of toys he held slung across his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. He was... oh dear.
He was jolly and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. But a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk.
And laid his finger aside his nose, and with a quick nod up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight,
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our Christmas tale for another year. The Thistleville Thespians would like to thank you all for coming. And I'd like to thank each and every one of them for their hard work and their unflagging dedication. They have truly shown me what the spirit of Christmas is all about. And I couldn't have asked for a better gift. So God bless us, everyone!
Ho, ho, ho! What do you have for us this evening, elves?
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carols, fa la 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 la.
Thank you, elves. Thank you very much.
You're not dancing this time.
You're back!
Yeah, and thank goodness you're not busting a floorboard or two. Okay, don't do that. No dancing. Oh,
So how was your trip home, Bob?
cool.
Good.
No, I mean cool, as in cold. I froze off my tookish. You gotta put a roof on that sleigh, Santa.
Oh no, Bob. I enjoy the fresh air. Puts color in my cheeks. Makes me look cute.
Right. Well, anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for sending the sleigh. I was worried that you would have forgotten about me.
No, I wouldn't do that, Bob. Never. You're my favorite elf.
I am?
No, of course not. I'm just having fun with you.
Oh.
I don't have any favorites. You're favorites.
Of course.
So tell me, Bob. I can't wait to hear the news. What did you learn in Fithleville?
Well, Santa, I'll be honest.
Oh, I hope you will, Bob. In fact, I insist on it. You see, honesty is a quality I expect from all my elves because there's nothing to be gained from fibbing. I mean, you tell one fib, and then that leads to a little white lie. And that little white lie leads to a bigger lie. And then an even bigger lie. And before long, nobody will believe a word you say because you've lied to them so often. No, always tell the truth, Bob. Always.
Are you done?
Just thought I just thought this story should have a message of some kind.
Right.
Well, you can't do a Christmas show without having a message.
Well, Santa, as I was saying, I did not learn a darn thing in Fithleville.
No.
Not a thing. I don't even see the point of me going there was.
So you learned nothing?
Zip.
Well, that's disappointing. How did the show go?
Well, the show went well. You know, once everybody started to work together, you know? You should have been there, Santa. They were such a mess. Oh my goodness. And all the complaints. Oh my goodness. I don't have enough lines. My Santa suit is too small. I don't have a library. It was endless.
How did it get fixed?
Well, Santa, I had to lay down the law. I had to get all buff. I had to get all Chuck Norris on them, you know? Like you have to do sometimes. And I had to explain to them that a group is only as strong as its weakest link. And that things can get achieved if they just worked together.
Really?
Yep.
And so you learned nothing there?
Not a thing. Can I get back to work?
Not just yet. I've got a little surprise for you.
What?
Gordon!
Yes, Santa?
What's he doing here?
Oh, Gordon and I are friends. I always call on Gordon when I've got a special request.
What kind of special request?
Gordon, how did you think that Bob did?
No, we did very well, Santa. He was a little slow to get with the program, but he really came through when it counted. He got the cast together and he saved the show.
Excellent, excellent. You hear that, Bob? You saved the show.
I did?
You certainly did.
Wow. And? What's next? Did you have any other surprises for me?
Wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more. Okay. Oh,
Les!
what the heck is going on here?
Hello, Bob. Fiona Putzel, charmed, I'm sure.
You remember me?
Of course I remember you, Bob.
Fiona's as sharp as a tack, Bob. Mine like a steel trap.
Thank you, Santa.
So that forgetful thing was just an act?
What forgetful thing?
Well, when you couldn't remember...
Oh,
Do you think that Bob proved himself to everyone?
Absolutely. Bob, you led by example. You showed us that with a little cooperation and graciousness, that could go a very long way.
Oh.
Bob.
Yes.
Bob.
Yes.
Bob.
Yes.
Ah, that's my favorite. I love that.
Thanks, Santa.
What did you think of Bob, Les?
Well, Santa, I'll be honest.
Oh, I hope so. Because there's nothing to be gained from fibbing. I mean, you tell one fib, and that leads to a white lie.
Santa, chill, okay? Now, my dear, you were saying?
Well, at first, Bob was a little on the rude side.
Is that so?
But when the chips were down, when push came to shove, when the pressure was on, when he was caught between a rock and a Volkswagen.
Les!
He did good, Santa. He did real good.
You see that, Bob? You were a positive influence because you showed everyone how to work together.
Wow. I did?
So do you get it now?
Get what?
The lesson you learned.
Nah, Santa, I'm drawing a blank here.
All right, let's try this then. Amber!
Hi, Bob.
Hi.
It's good to to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
I've missed you.
I've been gone 3 hours. Ooh, thank you. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. This was all a setup, right?
Yes,
And they were all in on it.
every one
Right.
of them.
So Gordo is not a jerk.
Nope,
And Fiona is not a ditz.
nope,
Les is not a pest.
nope,
And, oh, Amber doesn't have a crush on me?
nope.
Well, maybe not so fast, Santa.
All right, maybe I jumped the gun on that one.
So, 1, 2, Howard. Where's Howard?
Howard?
Yeah,
Now,
Howard.
let's see.
Howard.
I'm standing by!
You? That was you? Oh, my.
Yes, Bob, that was me.
So all that overeating, that was just part of the act?
What overeating?
Never mind.
You see, Bob, this was an elaborate plan designed to teach you a lesson.
So, wait a minute. So you went to all this trouble? You went to all this work just to get me back on track?
Well, I think you're worth it, Bob. Yes, everybody has basic goodness in them, my friend. You just have to look at it sometimes. I knew I'd find your good side if I looked hard enough.
Wow. I'm blown away.
So, do you understand now? Are you with it? Are you hip to the Bijou, Bob?
Excuse me?
Do you finally get it?
Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's obvious.
Wonderful!
It was all planned to teach me a lesson.
Exactly.
So what was the lesson?
Never mind, Santa. I'll brief Bob on the Bijou Bob at the bowling alley.
Oh, well said. Now, what night is this, everybody?
Christmas Eve!
It most certainly is. And what do we do on Christmas Eve?
Deliver the toys to the girls and boys.
Exactly. But first, we dance.
Oh, no, Santa. No.
I'm afraid, Bob. Less music, please.
All right, Santa. Cue the music, people.
Who are you talking to? There's no one